everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Strange Brigade. Part 5, the final part. Today I'm running solo. Not really much of a story, I was gonna say long story, long story short, but it's not even really a story, but it's 7 p.m., 7:07 p.m. precisely. And usually I stream, earlier than that, but I didn't today because there's a lot of renovations going upstairs from my place, so I had to start later. And about 2 hours ago, the person who's been playing this with me was just like, I'm gonna, shut down and then just, go to sleep for a bit. And yeah, so I think their sleeping schedule is, stay up all night and then go to sleep for a few hours, like, somewhere in the afternoon, and then till, like, nighttime or something or whatever. But anyway, that's not really that information's not really needed. But anyway, so here I am gonna try the final chapter on my own. I'm gonna see how I do. Hopefully I can be able to do this. Hopefully it's not stuff that I'm gonna go about trying to figure out what to do and how to do things. So let's go. Oh, okay. I figured there would have been some type of cutscene, but I guess not. Usually I just mute myself for it, but right into the loading screen.
Communications cut off, our heroes find themselves in the astral plane of the afterlife. Truly, this is their strangest adventure yet.
What's that? Mortals? Here, you dare intrude into this sacred realm. You will know pain eternal.
Blimey, Charlie. What a balmy place.
I wonder what that means, Barmy place.
Can't
Barney.
have too many of these.
Oh, that's it, the old 1-2 punch.
Ammo, don't mind to do.
Oh, amulet charged.
There we go.
Now you will find your deaths at the hands of my chosen champion.
The Strange Brigade seem to have irked their fiendish foe. Good show, I say.
For the tough part.
Tip-top tumbling trickery there.
Crap. Crap. Crud. Random money. Really? Okay. There's no... what do you call it here? Stinks. Oh, there it is here.
Just what I need.
What a D-bag. There we go.
For this, I'll see the story of my final victory is written on parchment made from your flayed skins.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
Watch out! Reloading!
Here we go.
Magic drink. Cheers!
All for us, eh?
This'll be handy.
Pick that up.
This should pack a punch.
What do we got?
The fully automatic Audley. Huzzah! How amazing!
Okay. So, I was gonna say something, just trying to think what it was.
Ta very much.
Yes, there was a thing back here I wanted to go to. Items down here. Ooh, it's not open. Okay. So yeah, anyway. I don't need the money because I got the weapons trophy off stream. Or not the weapons trophy, but the obtaining weapons trophy. Or the buy them out. Whatever. Something like that. So I don't really need the money anymore.
clever enough to avoid your coming deaths.
Okay.
Gotta reload.
Need the bird. Guess that's the bird. Not really, but anyway.
You cannot stand against my power.
An astral arena. The final showdown must be close.
Yes. Set forth and find your final doom.
I'll warn you now, pet. We'll be fighting by Rochdale rules. Ammo, yes please.
Interesting. Oh, hold on.
There you go. Oh, buy myself something nice.
It belongs in a museum or in our bank accounts.
Trying to think of what would be better, this or the... Usually the 1001 is apparently more stronger.
100, wonderful. The chill burster. Oh, capital.
Hoping I made the right decision there. I don't know how good the other one was, but... Sateki, the Witch Queen of the Damned.
Behold, my servant Amit. She can taste your souls already. Which of you will she devour first?
Amit, Devourer of Souls.
Truly a beast of the apocalypse. I don't mind telling you, I think the Brigade might finally have missed their match.
Bloody heck. It's like everything at London Zoo rolled into one.
Okay, standing behind that does nothing.
A swift crack to the jaw. I'll wager you'll have no problem surviving an evening on the liquor. Blast! Out of ammo, eh? Back to basics, Brigade. Stand clear, strange Brigade. No telling what damage it can do when it's angry. Good Lord, the power of those punches. They're liable to break through any door.
Is that by me?
Your mistress's blood.
The beast's rage abates. Quickly, Brigade, through the opening it's made. Behold, the device looks vulnerable. Will modern-day ballistics win the day?
Is that your plan? To destroy the soul mages controlling my servant Amit? You fought the servant. Now you face its master. slaves. Protect your mistress. Destroy these interfering mortals. 10,000 years of suffering and pain await the living world. Know this before you die.
Don't forget about them soul cages.
With those soul cages destroyed, Siteki will lose control over her demon pet. What
Just
ho,
noticed,
strange brigade. Now you know what to do. A refuge in the afterlife. Just the place to rest up and rearm.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I noticed one of those just back there as I was
Joe,
transporting.
bigger guns! What a time to be alive!
Yeah, transporting.
The twin shooter. Now you can shoot the same target twice. Astounding!
Nice.
Reload! I know, don't mind if I do.
In need of a little pick-me-up, eh?
Want it to have this.
For your impudence, death will be too good for you. I will unleash such evils upon you that you will beg to die before the end.
Stand clear, strange brigade. No telling what damage it can do when it's angry.
There we go.
Another pathway. Quickly, strange brigade. The end is in sight. What ho! This beastly device looks vulnerable. Can our heroes finally deal some damage to it?
It is mine to command. I will not give up control of her. My fury shall crash down upon you like the weight of 1,000 waves. Fear me, little mortals, for I am your doom.
So, backpack with ammo would be nice. Carrier.
A swift crack to the door.
Destroy these interfering mortals. My way shall be one of endless vengeance against you. Generations of eternal suffering await your bloodlines.
Brigade? Fallen in battle? No, surely not.
Man, I can't believe he one-shotted me like that.
I'll be having
good. I don't know if there's any more. Yeah, it's not good. Whoa, that was close.
Oh, heavens!
Go back. I am your mistress. You must obey me.
The Queen of the Damned, doomed by her own demonic denizen. Destroy the orb protecting her, Strange Brigade, and your business here is over. I do hope the Strange Brigade ends this soon. I'll miss the cricket at this rate.
For king and country, silver trophy achieved.
Rodinara!
Demons. I say, what an astounding occurrence.
Mind how you go, Your Majesty.
So what do you think? An even trickier yarn than the occasion of the dread pig idol of Tierra del Fuego?
Oh, don't remind me. I still can't look at a bacon butty after that one.
Speaking of which, I've worked up quite an appetite. Who's hungry?
And so we leave our heroic chums to their richly deserved repast, bringing this rollicking good yarn to an end. For now, join us next time for yet more terrifically terrifying tales and sensationally exciting stories of the Strange Brigade.
There we go. Now, if I shot her while she was like in her like in that monster's teeth, then I would have gotten a different trophy. But since I didn't shoot her, and I got that trophy instead, so I guess I got to go back and get it. But they're like, "Oh, this is story related, can't be missed." So I guess I got to go back and go for it. But yeah, I was able to do this alone. Wasn't too hard. Kind of figured that, but I figured it'd be one of those things where it's like, what am I missing? What do I gotta do to take out this enemy? And at first it was like that, and then so I just started shooting, and I'm like, oh, okay, so it's basically gaining its health instead of shooting it to take its life? I guess it kind of makes sense because it's the afterlife, after all, you know, the stage itself. So I think this is pretty cool. I hope they do a Strange Brigade 2. This was a nice little game, especially to play with friends. Playing alone would probably be good too. You know, it wouldn't make it bad. It just doesn't add, like, it takes away some of the fun because it's a co-op game, right? But sometimes for people who don't really have that extra person to play with, you know, this is where, you know, they could still have fun with it. So yeah, I need to go back, complete this mission. And then there's 3 more trophies left, and then I'm 100%. I got the platinum. Well, not 100%, I got the platinum. I still need to do the DLC stuff. Will I? Probably. Yes. The answer is yes. But, oh man, I don't know when exactly I don't know. I was gonna say, I just don't know exactly when I'll get to it, but I probably will get to it at some point soon. It's just right now, I just want to focus on some like other stuff, but it's only 3 levels, so I just won't be. I think what I'll do is I'll probably end up playing it alone, just like I did this final boss. I did most of it in co-op. It was fun while it was, but I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna try this on my own. The other person I played with already beat the game anyway, without me, so it doesn't really matter if I beat it on co-op or not. So yeah. I don't know why I'm yawning. It's only 7:45. So yeah, this took me about a half hour to beat the final mission-ish. It's 7:45 and this credit's been going now for the past few minutes. And it was 7:07 when I started up the stream, so mission completed. Back to lobby. Yep. Oh, I didn't mean to click start again. Yeah. That fight... excuse me. That fight probably would have went quicker if I knew right from the beginning that I had to start firing at that monster. So... but oh well.
What's that?
Okay, back to lobby. I'll check something. I didn't mean to click back into that. Okay, so we got Isle of the Dead, Sunken Kingdom, and lastly Pyramid of Bess. But if this is to go in order, it went from this to this to this to this to this, this. So maybe this is the first. Then it goes to the Sunken Kingdom and then the Isle of the Dead. So that sounds about right. Because it comes back to a complete circle. But yeah. So yeah, I need to go back into Afterlife, complete that. A friend of mine said that extreme mode or expert mode, I can't remember what it's called now. He was just like, yeah, 2 shots and you're done for some of these enemies, and I'm like, yikes. So I definitely have to be playing with a full group that's like constantly, that seems to be pretty good, but I don't think I'm going to be doing it for 100%. The platinum's good enough for me. I just want to complete these, get whatever trophy I can. The only trophy most likely not to get is going to be the play on expert or extreme difficulty, whatever the highest difficulty is called. It's one of those two, because it starts with E, I know that. So, but yeah. So yeah. If comparing this game, because I only played Zombie Army 4. Now, for those who watch me stream that, or watch my playthrough of that on YouTube, you'll see that I really enjoy that game. And that I have to look more into games of theirs in the future. Because I passed up on the opportunity because, one, I didn't know anybody who played it. Then when I found out somebody who played it, I didn't know if it was something that I wanted to do myself, because I was told that it was quite challenging. So I didn't know what to expect. But they said that they didn't want to get to it anytime soon because, you know, I thought it was because it was a long game or something, or they just completed it or something. So I was just like, yeah, I'll wait. Anyway, I regret, like I said, in the Zombie Army 4 stream, I regret that. But what I will say is with Zombie Army, or the Zombie Army trilogy, but with Zombie Army 4, when I played that, I said I have to look into more Rebellion games from Hero in the future. And I seen this on sale, and I watched somebody stream it, and I liked what I seen, and it reminded me so much of Zombie Army 4, so I had to go buy it. No questions asked. I really like these type of games, and I like how people call this a campy co-op game, and I'm like, well, I wouldn't really say. I guess it is. I guess it can be campy, but I never really look at it as campy. But excuse me. But I do enjoy it, and I hope they do make a Strange Brigade 2 and they don't stray too far from the formula. For Zombie Army 4. If I had to rate that out of 10, I think I said I would rate it like a 9. Because it's not perfect. I had some gripes with it. This is nowhere near perfect as well, but it was still a lot of fun. And I like the fact that it took place in Egypt, and you had mummies and other types of dead to kill. Scorpions are not quite the dead, but you know what I mean. Mummies and the other creatures, and other kind of deadly foes. Whereas in Zombie Army is all zombies and different variations of them. So as I was saying, what I was originally saying is that with this game, almost had a bit of a brain fart there. I figured where I was going with this. On the scale 1 to 10 for this game, I would have to say probably a 9.5. I like the campiness of it, though I don't really call it campy, but people do call it campy, so that's why I'm saying campy. I like the campiness of it. I like the characters. I like the old style, old-timey effects, with the black and white for the, when it comes with their, blimp, their airship there, blimp, cutscenes, and I like the narrator with every, I like the whole narration part of it, and I also like the narrator, oh, what is next for the Strange Brigade? Stuff like that. I just eat that up because I like it. A lot of people may be like, oh, that's a little over the top. This is just too silly, but I love it. I think it's great. And I think it's cool. I think it would be kind of cool if they did... I want to say it would be cool if they did another Egyptian-style one, but instead of Sateki, they have somebody else that was like, you know, like, somebody from... I don't know, maybe Sateki was an actual goddess or, you know, whatever, like, you know, how Cleopatra's real, and, well, we all know what Cleopatra was, but, or King Tut, or, you know, whatever. Just, I think it would be kind of cool if they just took a big bad baddie from, like, you know, those times, you know, and then just be like, hey, let's have it so that this person is evil. Like how Zombie Army has Hitler. Have it so, you know, whoever the big baddie was from, you know, in the Egyptian time, Egyptian, like, period, you know what I mean? Like, you know, from, like, way back then. But, that's just me. But, yeah, this is a great game. If you're looking for a game to play co-op with friends, look into Strange Brigade. Look into this game. I highly recommend it. There's one Rebellion game there that I looked into, and it was just a single-player game, and it was based on an old PC game. Can't remember what the name of it was. It's out on the remaster is on PS4, and I looked into it, and I was just kind of like, this doesn't really grab me. You know, I can't, like, it just never really appealed to me to, like, you know, whatever, but for the big, you know, the co-op games, you know, stuff like this, spot on, great game. And I can't wait to, like I said, I can't wait for them to see, excuse me, folks, I can't wait to see what's up next under their wheelhouse, honestly. And I hope it's this a sequel to this game. I think this game was released back in 2018. Meanwhile, Zombie Army 4 just got released in 2020, of February or March. I think it was February 4th, honestly. But yeah, it's so hopefully by 2022, 2023, we'll see their next game. I don't know how big their studios are, but all I know is in 2019, Rebellion ended up picking up some studio. I seen that for like a news headline when I was like looking at like the trophy listings, and I'm like, oh cool, they acquired a studio back in 2019. So I guess they're their own thing, that like they're not owned by like Deep Silver or THQ Nordic or something like that along those lines. You know, they're their own separate entity. But yeah, anyway, if you want a good co-op shooter, this is it. Where's Zombie Army 4? Where's Zombie Army Trilogy? At least Zombie Army Trilogy, you get 3 games in one. Like, so that's a lot, but you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with Zombie Army 4 or this one. Well, in my eyes, anyway. But, anyway. So, I want to thank the lurkers for lurking, and the new lurker that just came in here. Thank you for coming in as well. Greatly appreciate it. Just ending my stream, and for those on YouTube, I hope you're enjoying this Let's Play. I am going to be doing an off an off thing. It's not going to be a part 6 for them. I'm going to name it Let's Play Strange Brigade DLC part, part 1 or something like that. So technically I guess I could name it part 6, because I mean, whatever, but I'll just add a hashtag DLC in it. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next video / stream. Take care. You know what? Gracie's pretty hot. Gracie Braithwaite? Brathwaite? I know there was a hockey player in the NHL when I was watching back when I was in high school. His name was spelled the same way, and they called him Brathwaite. I think it just really depends on how you pronounce it. Anyway, she's a cutie.